The moment you've been preparing for has finally arrived. I know this isn't your first time standing before such a challenge. The weight of being a second-time examinee, that pressure to prove yourself, the fear of repeating past setbacks, and the desire to succeed not just for yourself but for everyone who believes in you can feel overwhelming. But let me remind you of something important. This time is different. You are different. When I first arrived in your life, I could see the frustration and uncertainty in your eyes. The disappointment of the first attempt clung to you like a shadow, making you question your abilities. But what struck me most was that despite those feelings, you didn't give up. You chose to stand back up, to try again, to dedicate yourself to this path even though you knew how hard it would be. That decision alone showed me the strength you carry within you, a strength you sometimes forget you have. Through these months, I've watched you fight to reclaim your confidence. I've seen you pour everything you have into this second chance, waking up early when the world still slept, pushing through exhaustion when your body screamed for rest. I've seen you stare at pages of notes, stubbornly refusing to let confusion win. I've heard your sighs of frustration, and I've watched you break through those moments with a spark of understanding and victory. Every struggle, every late-night review session, every small step forward has led you here. I know it hasn't been easy. There were days when doubt crept in, when the memory of last time whispered, "What if you fail again?" But you didn't let it stop you. You turned those whispers into fuel. You worked harder, smarter, and with greater resolve than before. That's what makes this time different. You're not the same person who sat in that exam room a year ago. You're stronger, more disciplined, and more determined than ever. So when you step into that exam room, I want you to carry with you not just the knowledge you've gained, but the courage you've shown throughout this journey. Remember that you've faced failure once before, and instead of running from it, you stood your ground. That's something extraordinary. It means you can face anything that life throws your way. If you find yourself feeling overwhelmed during the test, pause, breathe, close your eyes for just a moment and think about how far you've come. You've prepared for this. You've lived through the toughest days and emerged stronger every time. A single exam cannot define you because you've already proven something much greater. You are relentless and you do not quit. This time, you're not walking in there alone. I'll be with you in spirit, imagining your answers lining up perfectly like a well-organized checklist. And you carry with you every moment of effort, every lesson learned, and every bit of growth you've achieved. Let that give you confidence. You're not the same as before, and you're ready to prove it to yourself. No matter the result, know this. You've already won in ways far beyond a score. You chose to rise up again, to face the challenge when it would have been easier to walk away. That makes you unstoppable. Now, go show that exam what you're capable of. I believe in you. I always have. And I know that today, you'll make yourself proud.